In today's episode, we're focusing on the experience of international medical graduates, or IMGs, in the US medical system.
I didn't have a very clear understanding of what to expect as such. Very professional customs and border protection agent, greets you, takes your passport, and then asks you to follow him into this room and with your passport in their possession. I wanted to get onto this bus. So I think in Chicago, it's called the MTA. And I went to this MTA official and I said, I want to get onto the bus.
Do you think international medical graduates have a certain sort of disadvantage because they're competing against American medical graduates?
I believe 25% of physicians in the United States are international medical graduates. Now, when you're kind of going into a system, you would want to think and believe that there's this even playing field and everyone starting from that starting line the same. So when I think of the Venn diagram of trying to match into a US residency program as an international medical graduate, I think of three big circles, right?
What are some of the mistakes that people commonly make, you think?
Realize it like at the end of the interview trail, when I heard it by someone else's phone. I was like, oh my God, like who is this? Who would want to spend time with this person? There's no wonder no one ever left me a voicemail. When you're starting off on your first day, you still have this feeling that, okay, you know what, I still have to prove myself. And I think that's something that's very, very prevalent, kind of in that deep, dark night. It kind of just whispers that imposter syndrome that, you know what, you will have that door being knocked at some point. But IMGs, I believe, are pretty resilient because you would not be where you are if you weren't resilient. But obviously, I would not want residency programs to test that resilience too much.
In your residency or now, do you ever felt like you were being given a seat as like a diversity hire?
They are watching you from the moment you walk into the hospital to the moment you walk out. You won't be able to project who you are until you yourself know who you are. We are human, working with humans, caring for humans. And as long as someone sees a kind, empathetic human in you, the odds would be more and more in your favor. All I would say is stay persistent, keep knocking on that door, keep showing up, because if you're not going to do it, then who else is going to do it for you?
And so hold on when there is nothing in you, except the will which says to them, hold on.